All right, I hope you're all really excited. I'm Venkat, this is Jim, and we are used car salesmen. But we're not your typical used car salesman. We're actually an experienced team that's built a clear value proposition and a scalable business model to chase a huge market. And for all these reasons, we have a big piece of news to announce today. But first, let's take a step back. What do we actually do? Well, I'm going to use an example to tell you. Today, if you wanted to buy a 2012 used Audi A6, you'd expect to pay about $51,000. And you'd have to go through the painful experience of buying from a used car dealer. Well, on ZenKars, just 2 weeks ago, we sold this exact same car for $43,000. That's a savings of $8,000, and the buyer bought it completely online without having to leave his home. That's what we do at ZenKars. We sell the best priced used cars online with a peaceful buying experience. Now, how do we sell the best priced cars? Well, let's rewind to 2 years ago. Around this time, I was working in the world of online auto remarketing at a large consulting company. Here, I saw a number of different opportunities, and ZenKars is based on one such remarketing opportunity. At this point, you're probably asking yourself, what is remarketing? Well, when you buy a car as a consumer, you only see the tip of the iceberg. There's a whole world underneath, and that's the world of remarketing. I'm going to give you a quick peek into this world and also tell you about the opportunity that I saw. As a consumer, when you buy a car, you buy it from a dealer who gets it through an auto auction from a commercial seller. An example of a commercial seller is a large corporate fleet company that sells thousands of cars at really low prices. But there's a problem. Before those cars get to consumers, they're marked up by middlemen by about typically 20%. At ZenKars, we fixed this problem. We removed these middlemen and helped the commercial sellers sell directly to consumers through our online platform. The way we do this is through our secret sauce. This sauce is in a particular part of this chain, the part where commercial sellers sell through auctions. Let's zoom in on that part. When a commercial seller has a bunch of cars to sell, they move them to a parking lot, and then these cars undergo a detailed inspection, including photos and a condition report. After this inspection, a really strange thing happens. The cars wait for 1 week. They just sit around for 1 week because they can run through the auction only on a particular day of the week. That is the opportunity that I saw. 1 week where there were perfectly good cars that could be sold that were not being sold. At ZenKars, we plug into that 1 week. We get inspection data from the commercial seller about that car, create a listing that we market to retail consumers through our web platform. When a consumer decides to buy, they can either pick up the car or we can ship the car directly to them, and we have a shipping partner in place to do that. The beauty of this model is there's no car cost for ZenKars. We do not buy any of these cars. We just have the option to sell them. There's no listing cost because we're just using existing data to create a listing. There's no physical movement of these cars until they actually sell. If the car doesn't sell, guess what? It goes back through the auction as it normally would for a seller. So for the sellers, there is no need to change any of their existing processes. What this translates to for the sellers is faster sales with a risk-free plug-and-play model. Risk-free. The consumer side, well, Jim's going to talk about that.
So what are the benefits for the consumers? Well, Venkat mentioned we are bypassing middlemen. So we are saving consumers thousands of dollars. And on average, we save 10 to 15%. But that's not it. We also offer a peaceful buying experience. And that translates in 3 points. The first one is information. We share the inspection report, photos, and history of the car, so you know exactly what you're buying. Second is convenience. You can now buy from the comfort of your own home, and we deliver straight to your house. We have fixed prices, so no haggling. And we have easy financing straight on the website. And I'm happy to announce that we have a financing partner already working with us. And the third point is trust. Each of the cars that we sell comes with a 6 months premium warranty. So when you buy from us, you have a full peace of mind. Now, will people buy cars online? Yes, they will. And here's the proof. eBay Motors sells for $8 billion worth of cars each year. The largest independent dealer in the US is an online dealer, and they sell for 500 million worth of cars each year. So how are we going to make money? Well, first, the easy one. We're taking a cut on the sales, $1,000 to $2,000. But we're also getting money from warranty and financing. And soon we'll get recurring money from the sales of maintenance and accessories. So how are we marketing these cars? First, let's take a step back. Let's say you're a Philadelphia dealer. You have your car in your parking lot. You're going to advertise your car in the Philadelphia area, so to a limited set of eyeballs. We are an online dealer, so we can get nationwide exposure to our cars. And how we do that? Well, the used car industry, most of the people spend their research online, and that's where we are, on the online classifieds and on all the other channels, social media, ad networks, PR, and forums. And we spent the last 4 months really understanding how to best use these channels. What's the market size that we're chasing? Commercial sellers sell each year 4 million cars. That's a $50 billion market, and no one is offering it to consumers. So are sellers interested in working with us? Yes, they are. And Venkat mentioned the big news. Well, here it is. ARI, the largest private fleet management company in the world, agreed to partner with us. They have $2 billion in revenue, and they sell each year 50,000 cars, and we have the option to sell all of their cars. And that's just the beginning. Now, other successes? Well, ZenKars.com is live, and we have hundreds of cars there. We haven't officially launched. We'll launch in about 2 weeks. We want to clean up everything, but the cars are there and the site is there. And we generated sales through other channels. So who's behind this exciting project? Well, Venkat went to Georgia Tech and got an engineering degree. He then worked at BCG in the online auto remarketing space, and now he's a Wharton MBA. As for me, I went to University of Illinois, got a Master of Science. Then I worked in Silicon Valley as an engineer for a few years and created 2 companies. And now I'm also a Wharton MBA. So what are we going to do next? For 2013, we're launching nationwide and generating a revenue of 5 to 10 million. But what we really want to do is redefine the car buying experience, having cheaper cars and making it a peaceful buying experience. And so for that, we are raising 1 million to chase a $50 billion market. So I'm very excited about this project, and I want to talk to you more about it, so come join us at our booth. Thank you.